Welcome to Legacy Coins USA. What if the old quarters hiding in your pocket right now could secretly be worth a life-changing fortune? Today we uncover the shocking truth behind the legendary 1980D, 1983P, and 1988P Washington quarter dollar coins, rare American Eagle quarters driving collectors crazy worldwide. From hidden mint errors to powerful collector demand, these historic coins could turn ordinary pocket change into unbelievable treasure overnight. So before you spend another quarter, watch this carefully, because your next coin discovery could change your future forever. Let's get started. Coin number 1. Shimmering through decades of American history with a fierce symbol of freedom and power, the legendary 1980D Washington quarter remains one of the most recognizable and collectible modern U.S. coins ever released. Carrying the iconic portrait of George Washington on the front beside the proud words "Liberty" and "In God We Trust," while the reverse displays the majestic American eagle beneath, "United States of America" and "E Pluribus Unum." This powerful quarter became a symbol of patriotism, strength, and hidden treasure in the world of numismatics. What once passed quietly through grocery stores, gas stations, vending machines, and cash registers now captures the imagination of collectors worldwide, because rare high-grade examples and rare varieties can command astonishing values. America during 1980 stood in a period of economic tension, inflation fears, political uncertainty, and rising collector interest in modern coins. The United States Mint continued producing Washington quarters as part of everyday circulation, but collectors already understood that certain dates and mint marks could someday become hidden treasures. The Denver Mint struck the famous 1980D quarter, placing the small but powerful D mint mark beside Washington's portrait. Millions entered circulation, yet over time, untouched examples became harder to locate as decades of wear destroyed countless coins forever. The Washington quarter itself carries a deep historical legacy, stretching back to 1932 when America introduced the design to honor George Washington's 200th birth anniversary. By 1980, the quarter had already become one of the most iconic coins in U.S. history. The front portrait symbolized leadership, independence, and the founding spirit of America, while the eagle reverse represented national strength and dominance. This eagle design remained one of the most beloved coin reverses ever created, before later state quarter programs transformed the series permanently. Massive collector excitement surrounds the 1980D quarter because condition changes everything inside the numismatic market. Ordinary circulated examples usually remain common, but flawless mint state specimens with blazing luster, sharp strikes, and minimal contact marks can become surprisingly valuable. Coins certified by PCGS and NGC in elite grades such as MS67 or MS68 attract serious competition from advanced collectors. Finding such perfect survivors decades after circulation becomes increasingly difficult every year. Unlike older silver quarters produced before 1965, the 1980D Washington quarter uses copper-nickel clad composition rather than pure silver. The coin weighs approximately 5.67 grams and measures 24.3 millimeters in diameter. Despite lacking silver content, brilliant uncirculated examples shine with a stunning silver-like appearance that attracts collectors immediately. Fresh mint luster reflecting beneath strong light often gives the coin a rich metallic glow, creating confusion among many people who believe old Washington quarters might secretly contain silver. The hidden world of mint errors transformed ordinary quarters into treasure-hunting legends. Rare off-center strikes, double dies, clipped planchets, die cracks, and wrong metal errors turned certain 1980D quarters into highly valuable collector prizes. Tiny imperfections invisible to ordinary people suddenly became worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars under professional examination. Stories spread rapidly online about rare quarters discovered inside old change jars, or inherited collections later selling for shocking amounts at auctions. America's coin collecting culture exploded during the Internet age, turning old coins into viral treasures. Dramatic headlines like, "Never spend this quarter," and "Rare Washington coin worth thousands" spread across social media platforms, YouTube channels, and collector forums. Millions of people suddenly started examining old pocket change carefully, hoping to uncover hidden fortune. While most 1980 D quarters remain ordinary circulation coins, elite condition examples and rare mint errors absolutely command strong premiums among serious collectors. Collector demand inside the United States remains powerful because Washington quarters represent both nostalgia and investment potential. Dealers across Texas, Florida, Nevada, California, and New York constantly search for original mint rolls, uncirculated sets, and certified high-grade examples. Older generations remember using these quarters daily, while younger collectors admire their historical symbolism and accessibility. This combination keeps demand alive across multiple generations of American numismatists. The emotional power of rare coins comes from possibility. Every old coin carries the dream that hidden value might still remain undiscovered. Legendary rarities like the 1933 Double Eagle and the 1913 Liberty Head nickel prove that tiny metal objects can eventually become worth fortunes. Because of those historic auction records, collectors now inspect every unusual quarter carefully, searching for forgotten treasures hiding in plain sight. Production of the classic Eagle Reverse Washington quarter design eventually changed forever in 1999 when the state quarters program began. That transformation increased nostalgia for older Eagleback quarters like the 1980 D, because they represented the final decades of traditional Washington quarter history. Collectors today often seek complete sets of Eagle Reverse quarters, making high-quality surviving examples more desirable as time passes. Somewhere tonight, inside an old piggy bank, dusty cash drawer, inherited coin album, forgotten bankroll, or abandoned family collection, another brilliant 1980 D Washington quarter may still be waiting silently for rediscovery. Its Eagle Reverse still shining with the spirit of American power and freedom. This historic quarter continues inspiring collectors with dreams of hidden wealth and numismatic glory. More than simple pocket change, the 1980 D Washington quarter became a metallic symbol of history, patriotism, mystery, and opportunity. Proof that even an ordinary-looking American coin can someday become an extraordinary treasure in the eyes of the world. Coin number 2. Fading through decades of circulation, yet still carrying the powerful heartbeat of American history, the legendary 1983 P. Washington quarter remains one of the most mysterious and highly discussed modern U.S. quarters among collectors and treasure hunters today. Marked with the proud words Liberty, In God We Trust, United States of America, and E Pluribus Unum, this historic quarter displays the portrait of George Washington on the front and the majestic American eagle on the reverse. Even in worn or bad condition, the 1983 P quarter still captures serious collector attention because this specific year became famous for low surviving mint state examples and growing numismatic demand. What once moved silently through grocery stores, vending machines, and everyday pocket change now creates excitement across the coin collecting world because rare examples have reached shocking values in auctions. America entered the early 1980s during economic uncertainty, inflation struggles, and changing financial systems. During this period, the United States Mint continued producing Washington quarters for circulation at the Philadelphia Mint, identified by the P mint mark. Earlier Philadelphia quarters often lacked visible mint marks, so the appearance of the P became historically important for collectors. Millions of 1983 P quarters entered circulation, but a surprising problem soon emerged. Very few were preserved in uncirculated condition because official mint sets were not produced that year. This unexpected situation later transformed the coin into one of the most difficult modern quarters to locate in top quality. Deep inside the numismatic world, the 1983 P quarter gained almost legendary status among collectors because pristine examples became astonishingly rare compared to other modern Washington quarters. Most coins entered heavy circulation immediately and suffered scratches, wear, fading, and damage over decades. That means even average-looking circulated examples still hold historical importance today. While worn pieces usually remain worth face value, high-grade mint-state examples certified by PCGS and NGC have achieved remarkable auction prices because so few survived untouched. The Washington quarter design itself carries powerful symbolism tied directly to America's identity. Introduced originally in 1932 to celebrate George Washington's 200th birthday, the coin became one of the most recognizable symbols of American currency. The front portrait represents leadership, independence, and national unity, while the eagle reverse symbolizes strength, freedom, and authority. By 1983, this classic eagle design had already become deeply connected to generations of Americans using quarters daily for transportation, food, vending machines, and business transactions. Unlike silver quarters produced before 1965, the 1983 P. Washington quarter uses copper-nickel clad composition rather than precious silver. The coin weighs approximately 5.67 grams and measures around 24.3 millimeters in diameter. Even though it lacks silver content, many uncirculated examples display a brilliant metallic shine that creates a powerful silver-like appearance under light. Collectors especially admire coins with original mint luster, because untouched surfaces become increasingly difficult to find after decades of circulation damage. Massive online fascination surrounds this quarter because collectors discovered how difficult it is to locate in elite condition. Viral coin videos and social media collectors began calling the 1983 P quarter a hidden modern rarity because many people unknowingly spent valuable high-grade examples decades ago. Dramatic headlines spread rapidly saying, "Check your old quarters," and rare 1983 quarter worth thousands. While many worn examples remain common, the excitement comes from the possibility that hidden mint-state treasures may still exist inside forgotten coin jars and old family collections. Rare mint errors further increased collector obsession with the 1983 P quarter. Off-center strikes, double dies, clipped planchets, weak strikes, and die cracks transformed ordinary quarters into highly collectible error coins. Some rare specimens display unusual surfaces or dramatic strike anomalies that attract enormous interest from advanced numismatists. Tiny details, almost invisible to ordinary people, suddenly become worth serious money once authenticated by professional grading experts. America's rare coin market thrives on emotional possibility and hidden discovery. Legendary treasures such as the 1913 Liberty Head nickel and the 1933 Double Eagle proved that forgotten coins can someday become worth fortunes. Because of those famous auction records, collectors now inspect every unusual quarter carefully, hoping to uncover hidden rarity. The 1983 P quarter became part of this treasure hunting culture, because elite condition survivors remain surprisingly scarce compared to most modern U.S. coins. Demand inside the United States continues growing steadily because serious collectors require high-grade 1983 P quarters to complete Washington quarter collections. Dealers across California, Texas, Florida, Arizona, and New York constantly search for original rolls and uncirculated examples. Some collectors spend years upgrading their collections in search of sharper strikes, stronger luster, and cleaner surfaces. The lack of official mint sets from 1983 permanently increased rarity for top-condition coins, making them especially desirable today. The classic eagle reverse design also gives this quarter strong nostalgic value. Before state quarters changed the series forever in 1999, generations of Americans grew up recognizing the powerful eagle symbol on Washington quarters. Collectors today often seek complete eagle-back quarter sets, increasing long-term demand for difficult dates like the 1983 P. Even heavily circulated examples carry emotional importance because they represent the final decades of traditional American quarter history before modern redesigns transformed the series. Social media transformed ordinary coins into viral treasure stories. Millions of people now search through piggy banks, inherited collections, old wallets, and forgotten jars, hoping to discover valuable American quarters hidden in plain sight. The idea that an old quarter could secretly hold major value creates irresistible excitement across all generations. This emotional treasure hunting culture turned the 1983 P. Washington quarter into one of the most discussed modern circulation coins in America. Somewhere tonight, hidden inside an old drawer, abandoned coin album, dusty safe, forgotten cash register, or family coin collection, another rare 1983 P. Washington quarter may still be waiting silently for rediscovery. Its eagle reverse worn from decades of circulation, yet still carrying the spirit of American strength and history. This legendary quarter continues inspiring dreams of hidden wealth and numismatic glory. More than ordinary pocket change, the 1983 P quarter became a metallic reminder that even the most overlooked American coins can someday become extraordinary treasures in the eyes of collectors around the world. Coin number 3. Burned by decades of circulation, yet still carrying the legendary spirit of American history, the iconic 1988 P. Washington quarter remains one of the most fascinating modern U.S. coins hidden inside ordinary pocket change. Featuring the proud portrait of George Washington beside the powerful words "Liberty" and "In God We Trust," while the reverse displays the fierce American eagle beneath, "United States of America," and "E Pluribus Unum." This historic quarter continues attracting collectors, investors, and treasure hunters across America. Even in bad condition, the 1988 P. Washington quarter carries mystery, nostalgia, and the thrilling possibility that rare hidden varieties could still shock the coin market with unexpected value. America during the late 1980s stood at the edge of technological transformation, economic competition, and growing collector interest in modern U.S. coinage. The United States Mint continued striking Washington quarters at the Philadelphia Mint, marked with the famous P Mint mark. Millions entered circulation through banks, stores, vending machines, and cash registers across the country. Most became heavily worn through daily use, but untouched examples preserved with strong mint luster slowly became harder to find as time passed. Decades later, collectors realized certain high-grade 1988 P quarters were far scarcer than people originally believed. The Washington quarter design itself represents one of the strongest symbols in American currency history. Introduced in 1932 to celebrate George Washington's 200th birthday, the design quickly became an enduring national icon. Washington's portrait symbolizes leadership, independence, and the birth of the United States, while the eagle reverse represents power, freedom, and American dominance. Before modern state quarter designs changed the series forever in 1999, generations of Americans recognized the eagle-back Washington quarter as a daily part of life and commerce. Although many people believe older quarters contain silver, the 1988 P quarter was struck using copper-nickel clad composition rather than precious silver. The coin weighs approximately 5.67 grams and measures about 24.3 millimeters in diameter. Despite lacking silver content, uncirculated examples often display brilliant metallic surfaces that shine beautifully under light. Some coins preserved in mint rolls or original bank storage still exhibit strong frosty luster capable of stunning collectors decades after production. Collector excitement exploded when rare mint errors and elite condition examples began appearing in auctions and online coin communities. Double dies, off-center strikes, clipped planchets, weak strikes, die cracks, and wrong metal errors transformed ordinary 1988 P quarters into highly collectible numismatic treasures. Tiny imperfections invisible to ordinary people suddenly became worth serious money once authenticated and graded professionally. Rare examples certified by PCGS and NGC have achieved strong collector premiums because top-condition survivors become scarcer every year. Social media and viral coin videos pushed modern Washington quarters into global treasure hunting culture. Dramatic titles like "Never Spend This Quarter" and "Rare Quarter Worth Thousands" spread rapidly across YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, and collector forums. Millions of viewers suddenly started checking old change jars, piggy banks, inherited collections, and forgotten coin rolls searching for hidden fortune. While ordinary worn examples remain common, the excitement comes from the possibility that rare high-grade or error specimens may still hide unnoticed among everyday coins. Demand inside the United States remains surprisingly strong because collectors continue building complete Washington quarter sets by year and mint mark. Dealers across Texas, Florida, California, Arizona, and New York constantly purchase original rolls, mint state examples, and certified specimens. The 1988 P quarter especially interests collectors searching for strong strikes and clean surfaces because many coins entered heavy circulation immediately after release. As surviving pristine examples disappear into private collections, collector competition grows steadily stronger. The emotional power of American coin collecting comes from possibility and discovery. Legendary treasures like the 1913 Liberty Head nickel and the 1933 Double Eagle already proved that forgotten coins can someday become worth fortunes. Those incredible auction stories transformed ordinary Americans into treasure hunters searching every old coin carefully. The 1988 P Washington quarter became part of this culture because even modern circulation coins can hide surprising rarity and collector demand. Condition dramatically changes value within the numismatic world. A heavily circulated 1988 P quarter showing scratches, fading, and worn details may remain worth only face value, but flawless mint state survivors can command astonishing premiums. Coins graded MS-66, MS-67, or higher become especially valuable because maintaining such perfection after decades is extraordinarily difficult. Sharp details on Washington's hair, clean eagle feathers, and original mint shine increase desirability significantly among advanced collectors. Historical nostalgia also adds emotional depth to the coin's popularity today. Before state quarters introduced changing reverse designs, the classic eagleback quarter symbolized stability and tradition in American currency. Millions of Americans remember these quarters passing through arcades, laundromats, restaurants, bus stations, and vending machines during the 1980s and 1990s. Collectors today often seek complete eagle reverse quarter sets because they represent the final era of classic Washington quarter history before modern redesigns transformed American coinage forever. Online marketplaces and auction platforms continue fueling massive curiosity around rare quarters. Search terms like 1988 quarter worth money, rare Washington quarter, and valuable eagle quarter attract enormous traffic from collectors and beginners hoping to uncover hidden treasures. Every viral story about a valuable quarter found in pocket change inspires millions more people to inspect old coins carefully before spending them. Even worn and damaged examples still carry historical importance because they traveled through countless American hands during a transformative period of modern history. Every scratch and faded detail tells part of a journey through stores, cities, highways, banks, and everyday life across the United States. That invisible history gives old Washington quarters emotional power beyond simple monetary value. Somewhere tonight, hidden inside an old coffee can, abandoned drawer, Inherited Coin Album, Dusty Garage Box, or Forgotten Piggy Bank, another 1988. P. Washington Quarter may still be waiting silently for rediscovery. Its eagle reverse worn from years of circulation, yet still shining with the spirit of American freedom and strength. This legendary quarter continues inspiring dreams of hidden wealth, rare discoveries, and numismatic glory. More than ordinary pocket change, the 1988 P. Washington Quarter became a metallic reminder that even the most common-looking coins can someday become extraordinary treasures in the eyes of the world.